Interstate Gang, welcome back to the channel. So this video, it's a motivation video though, but I just wanted to speak on a few things, you guys, and kind of let you guys know where I'm at with things, and let you guys know how I'm doing. We still trucking. And I know some of you guys, y'all want to know where the content and that is at and stuff like that. And I just really been focusing on the future, man, and really just been taking this time to figure some things out, and really figuring out how I'm going to approach things and how things are going to be done now, and really trying to find ways to refocus in different areas within my life, not just content, but just in all areas of my life, business wise, my family and different things like that, and just figuring out how I'm going to do everything, and really kind of being away from the media part of stuff. I haven't really been on Instagram. I haven't posted on Instagram since like May, and YouTube, I kind of not really been on it just because I'm gearing up for this next chapter of YouTube, and I'm pretty much saying goodbye to the old content creator of Interstate Made Me. So just kind of gearing up for things, and I really just been enjoying this time away from just all social media. Like on TikTok I haven't posted in a long time, and Facebook I haven't posted in a long time, and I'm really getting a new fire for all of this stuff. And whenever I get that, it get kind of scary a little bit, kind of like how I hustle and how I grind. And usually when I get a spark for things, it can sometimes be crazy. But man, I'm ready, man. And I really wanted to give you guys this video. I had it recorded the other day when I was driving, and I really like to make my motivation videos when I'm driving, because I don't want y'all to just be looking at me. I like you guys to actually look at the road and see me going down the road, while I try to motivate you guys. But man, I really been thinking about this, man. It's been weighing on my heart a lot, because I've been through it, and I know people go through it every day. I know it's people that's going through it right now, and man, I really want to talk about that fear factor when it comes to making a change in life. Just talk about that fear, how it can really stop you from making very, very important decisions in your life. It can really hold you back from going to the next level, and it can keep you in places that you may feel comfortable in, and then stop you. It can stop you from creating a new you. And this fear can really trigger so much regret. And man, it's tough, because how I got to where I'm at today, man, was really off of straight risk. Like, I'm still risking to this day. Like, I can be completely honest with y'all. Like I done took 3 risks to get to where I'm at today. Like 3 risks. To where I pretty much just went all the way in. Like when I first got into trucking, I saved all my money and I just went all the way in, you know, paid for my trucking school and everything like that. You know, saved my money back up as a company driver. Worked company for, you know, like 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. And so was it 2015 up to 21 when I bought my truck, 2021 when I bought my truck. So yeah, about 6 years. And again, wiped away clean, spent all my money. And bought a truck, bought a trailer, got back in again, got my own authority, worked. Y'all see what we doing now, and took another risk. And I say all of that to say, you guys, that, man, some of the most wealthiest people in today's world, in today's life, a lot of those people come from like not having much and taking whatever that they got and taking the biggest risk and going all the way in. And today they reap the benefits of that risk because they decided to just, hey, I'm gonna just go all the way in with it. And you guys, when it comes to this right here, you gotta not allow that fear factor to take over your life. You gotta be able to overcome fear. Fear is a temporary feeling. You know, I believe that, you know, you can overcome fear with so many different things. So, you know, for the men and the women that got aspirations to one day become an owner operator, you know, maybe one day lease onto a company, maybe one day get your own authority, and just that fear just got you shaken up, that you're so afraid of failure that it's not allowing you to make that huge decision to go to the next level. That fear is stopping you from becoming the new you, becoming somebody great. It's hard to know what you may do in the future if you don't overcome that fear. I believe the worst thing that you can do, I believe the worst thing in life is regret. So when you get down the road in life and you got to look back on life and be like, man, I wish I did it. I wish I would have did this. And you want to know what allows you to regret so much? Sometimes it takes for you to see other people in the lane that you wanted to one day be in. Sometimes it takes for you to see other people's success and that regret will always sneak up on you no matter what you do. So you guys, you gotta be able to get a hold of, you know, allowing the unknown to stop you from chasing your goals. Trust me, you guys, like, man, those were some of the most scariest days of my life, just not knowing what this new journey of life would do for me. Like literally coming from a company guy and just having all the tools that I had to be successful. Like everything was set up for me. And that's the thing about being a company driver. You got everything that you need to be successful. You just got to put the work in. And you got to be safe out there, and you got to be a good driver, and you got to be able to provide great service. If you can do those things, you're going to be a successful company driver. And you also have to find ways to sacrifice too, depending on what type of level you're trying to go to. But the minute that you transition to owning a truck and getting your own authority, like things completely change. Now you got to put the work in. Now you got to set up all the tools to be successful. You got to put the grind in. You got to talk to people. You got to promote yourself. You got to get good equipment. You got to set up your company. You got to get good financial people behind you. You got to do so many different things to set yourself up for success. But anything worth doing never comes easy. It never comes easy, y'all. I'm telling you, like, it never comes easy. Man, I never really got a chance to really think about and really process where I'm at today. Like, I've never really had a chance because it's always been work. I never got a chance to really just sit down and think about what I've overcome and what I've done in life and how good things are going right now for me and how blessed I am and what I've really accomplished. Like, I've really beat the odds and I've overcome so much, and I've put myself in a position to win for the rest of my career, for the rest of my life, and also put the company in position to take care of my kids when I'm gone. I never really got a chance to really sit down and think about that, man. And man, it really gets emotional, because just thinking about all the sacrifices that I took and not allowing failure to take over me, not allowing none of that to really stop me from making a lifetime decision to buying that truck and buying that trailer. Man, you know how many people I had in my ear when it come to trucking? Like, people don't understand that I thrive when I'm uncomfortable. When it comes to this right here, I'm actually my best when I'm uncomfortable. I'm actually my best when my back is against the wall. I'm actually my best when I got people in my ear telling me not to do something. Like, my mentality when it comes to like trucking, like I'm a different beast, man. Like, it was some things that I was good at, but it was some things that when it comes to the mental part of it, it just wasn't for me. Like, when it came to sports, like, I had so much talent, but I knew sports wasn't for me because I wasn't able to grasp the mental part of sports. Like, sports it's just not a physical thing. Like, you gotta have a mental for sports too also, like, in order to be great. Think about the Mamba mentality. You gotta have the mentality of, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be great at what I'm doing. If I gotta get up every day at 2 a.m. and shoot 1,000 shots, I'm gonna do it every day. If he's shooting 5,000 shots, I'm gonna shoot 6,000 shots. Like, you gotta have a mentality, a different type of mentality to be really, really good at something. So when it come to trucking, it was tough for me in the first couple of years. Let's say in the first 3-4 years. It took for me to really get my mental right, to really understand how to be successful at trucking. Once I figured out how to be successful at trucking and what it took to be successful at trucking, I knew that I was going to be great. I knew I was going to be a great driver, and I was going to be a great business owner. So, man, all I want to say is, y'all, like, I know it's a lot of y'all that may watch me that you got to overcome that fear, man. Like, you got to understand that time is not on our side. Time is not on our side, man. It really bothered me to know that my favorite player been gone for 5 years, man. That really bothered me. Huge Kobe fan. And just to know that today marks 5 years, it literally felt like just a couple years ago that this happened. That just lets you know that time waits on nobody. Like, and this is why I cherish working hard so early on in my career, because I know time is just, it's not on our side. And this is why I'm happy I'm doing what I'm doing at such an early age, because I don't want to look up and be 33, 34, 35 years old and be like, man, why didn't I do it this way? Why didn't I do it that way? Like, we can't get no time back. So what are we waiting for? Why are we not trying to go to the next level? Like, you got to understand, the minute that we gone, we can't get none of this back. We got to leave a legacy to where people will always remember us. Like, always remember us, y'all. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm just trying to get the people that watch me, because I know some of y'all, maybe a lot of y'all that's going through this right now, that's scared to take that leap of faith because the market not where it is right now. Rates not $5 like they was in COVID, and people are just waiting for rates to get better and fuel to go down and truck prices to go down, and you're gonna be waiting forever because things may not be exactly how you want it to be. You're gonna be waiting forever because you don't know what things are gonna be like when you get your own authority. People fail to mention this with me, that, man, that guy came into trucking in 2020, I think it was 2023. I started my own authority. So many people was telling me, don't do it. Wait for the market to flip. Wait for fuel prices to go down. Wait till we get another president in office. Why are you buying the Peterbilt 379 to start off? That's not the right truck to start off in. Start off in a cheaper truck. Why you doing reefer? Like, how many people was telling me that and telling me that I probably wouldn't succeed because of the way that I was trying to approach trucking and also get my own authority. Like, it wasn't the ideal way to getting your own authority and coming in and buying everything cash and starting that way. That's not the ideal way to do things in some people's eyes. In my eyes, I believe that's the best way to do things when it comes to reaching success. You want to be able to have an establishment to where your fixed cost is non-existent. You don't have a truck payment or a trailer payment. You just have an insurance payment that you got to pay every month. And I told myself if I was going to do it, I was going to do it that way, because I felt like this way was going to allow me to be successful, and it was going to allow me to make moves early on in my owner operator, because I'm early on in my owner operator stage. So it was going to allow me to make major moves early on in my owner operator stage. Now I'm where I'm at, and just know that in a couple of weeks I'm about to pick up a brand new trailer, $160,000, and I don't owe not one person for it. I'm redoing my truck after having my authority for a year and 5 months. I got one of the best mechanics out here. I do all my own paperwork. I found people to work for. I got out here, I grind, I made calls. I do some of my own mechanic work. I'm trying to keep myself on the road. When things go sour, things go bad, I don't panic. I figure it out. Like, all these different things has shaped me to be the person that I am today when it comes to business. And I really just don't want you guys to get so deep and so comfortable in your position that you are not allowing yourself to reach your full potential in life and reach your goals that you've been wanting to reach. Like, go out there, get that truck, get that trailer. Because you know you can come here, you can come to Interstate Made Me page, and he gonna definitely motivate you to keep going no matter what. I'm gonna always promote becoming a business owner and also getting your own authority. Ain't nothing wrong with leasing on to a company. It's nothing wrong with that. Whatever works for you as a business owner, if you gotta lease up under somebody for a time being, or just lease up under somebody because that's where you want to be and things are good, at the end of the day, you still own your own business. You just have a little help, and you have some tools that, allow you to be successful. It's nothing wrong with that. Now, just getting your own authority, it's just that you got full responsibility now. Things are a little bit more challenging, and I'm not here to compare the two, because either way it go, you operate your own truck and your own trailer at the end of the day, or you operate your own truck. You still an owner operator. You still make calls within your company. You still can work when you want to work, and you still can make great money. So I just want to say, take that risk. It's a reward at the end of that tunnel. We don't know what type of reward it is, but it's a reward at the end of that tunnel. You gotta face it, man. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid. Fear is temporary. It's a temporary feeling. I don't get fear anymore when it comes to trucking. The only fear that I get is when the people around me, and when it comes to driving, because the minute you lose that, that nervous or that fear when it comes to just operating these trucks, sometimes things can really go bad. So I've always had that fear when it comes to driving these trucks, because you just never know. And I've always tried to be as safe as possible. But when it comes to making that decision to go to the next level, be the best version of me, and taking that risk, all I'm going to say is do it. Do it. I don't care what the market is right now. I don't care how high fuel is. You determine where you're going to be in the next couple of years. You determine, where your company is going to be. All it takes is work and just baby steps, making phone calls, calling people, getting out of that comfortable stage and getting uncomfortable, and just taking that risk. Always be smart though when you're making your decisions. I wouldn't necessarily say I was reckless with my decisions, because at the end of the day, no matter if I spent all my money and when I first started my authority something went wrong or I blew an engine or something like that, you can always come back. You can always come back if you decide to take that route. Decide to spend all your money on a truck and trailer and something goes wrong, you can always go to a company, go down there, work 6 to 8 months, save some more money, fix your truck, and you can get back up and do it all again. It's not an end to it. It's tougher when you get high payments and high trailer notes, high truck notes, and something go wrong and you decide to go the older equipment route. It's harder that way because you got to fix the engine and you also got to make a payment on the truck and the trailer. It's harder to do it that way. This is why I preach buying, pay for equipment. This is why I preach that, because I believe the success rate is a lot higher versus, when you got payments. I believe that. So all I'm going to say is, man, get your ass up, man. Go after that. Stop being scared. Stop being scared, man. Stop being scared of the unknown, and stop being scared of failure, man. It's okay. It's okay. You can do it. 2025, man, we're going to the next level, y'all. So y'all may not see the videos coming out, but I'm gearing up for another level. So I hope y'all ready. Hope I motivated some of y'all out there, man. If don't nobody do it, Interstate gonna do it. Cause the people that I want watching me, I wish I had somebody like this, in my corner, but I just want to see a lot of y'all go to the next level, and I don't want you guys to, get older in life and then regret things, you know what I mean? So, but I hope this video helped a lot of y'all, man. I hope y'all ready to go to the next level. Want to get one shot at this. We only got one life to live. Take advantage of it. I feel like there's so many different things that I can do to improve my success that I lack. And it's some things that I need to do. I need to have a reality check too also. I ain't perfect. And it's some things that I need to do too. So, but other than that, y'all, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all gearing up for the next chapter, because I'm getting ready. Man, this sickness killed me for a week, y'all, but we back to it though. So thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit that post notification bell too, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.